Hello, yes. So in this video, we are discussing a very easy concept that is simple interest versus compound interest. Okay, we all know that when we deposit some amount of cash in bank, we will receive the interest. When we take the loan from the bank, we need to pay the interest to the bank. Okay, so we all know the concept of interest, but in this video, we are discussing the difference between compounded interest and simple interest and how the calculation and everything will be and everything we are covering in this video. So simple interest is is the interest calculated on the principal or original amount of loan or deposit, but compound interest is the interest calculated on the principal amount as well as the previously received interest. Okay, so which interest is higher, compound interest, which interest is bigger, compound interest or simple interest? No doubt compound interest is bigger than simple interest, because in compounded interest we are getting interest on the amount that we deposited and the amount of interest that we are previously received, because compounded interest is treated as interest on interest. Okay, interest on interest, but in simple interest we will receive the interest only on the amount that we deposited. Clear? So you can read this sentence: simple interest is calculated on principal or original amount of loan or deposit. Okay, yes, compound interest is calculated on the principal amount and the accumulated interest of the previous periods. So compounded interest is regarded as interest on interest on interest. Okay, so in order to understand these very clearly, we can take an example. With that example you can understand it very clearly. Okay, so listen everybody. So suppose we are depositing a dollar thousand in a bank today. So listen everybody. So I'm depositing dollar thousand. Listen everybody. So listen everybody, I'm depositing dollar thousand. I'm depositing dollar thousand. I'm depositing dollar thousand in CMA. All the calculations will be in dollar. Why? Because that in international course like CMA and SECA, the calculations will be in dollar. Okay, so I'm depositing dollar thousand in a bank today. That gives 10% interest. Okay, I'm depositing dollar thousand in a bank. That bank 10% interest, and the interest is simple interest. Okay, simple interest. So how the calculations will be? So listen everybody. So I'm depositing dollar thousand in a bank. That bank gives 10% interest, and the interest is simple interest. So listen everybody, all of you listen here. So in year zero the amount is how year zero means what? Year zero is the amount of year zero means starting. Okay, so when we are depositing the amount today, or year zero is represented by today, or in a present situation, or present is represented by year zero. So everything is starts from the zero. So zero goes to 0.2 years, 0.5 years, 0.9 year and 1 year, then 1.2 year, 1.5 year, 2 year and 2.5 year, like that. So any number or anything is starts from the zero. So today or present is represented by zero. So now I'm depositing dollar thousand in a bank. That bank you gives 10% interest, and the interest is simple interest. So now in my bank account balance is dollar thousand. The present situation is represented by year zero. Today is denoted by year zero. Okay, so the after 1 year, that is in year one, my account balance is how much? After 1 year my account balance is how much? Very simple, it is simple interest. So listen everybody, it is simple interest. Though this $1,000. Okay, any all the numbers are in dollar. If I'm not putting dollar, you just assume that there will be dollar. Okay, so dollar thousand will be there in year one, plus I am getting a 10% interest on thousand. 10% interest on thousand. 10% in decimal form it is 0.1. In listen everybody, in your CMA we are dealing with the percentage. So in all the percentage we should convert into decimal for the calculations. In order to convert that percentage into decimal, you should divide that percentage number with the 100. So 10% means 10 by 100, it is 0.1. 20% means 0.2. 30% means 0.3. 5% means 0.05. Okay, 100% means 100 by 100 is 1. 100% means 1. So in we are using the decimal instead of the percentage for the calculations. So 10% of 1000 will be 100. So you can do like this, 1000 multiplied by 0.1, you are getting 100. Okay, so in your examination also you can use the calculator. So 10% of 1000, that is 100. So 1000 plus 100, in first year your account balance is 1100. 1100 is account balance after year one. So year two, is here it is year two. Year two, listen everybody, this 1100 will be carry forward to year 2, 1100, and again you will get the interest, but the interest is calculated not on 1100, interest is calculated on 1000, because it is simple interest. In simple interest, interest is calculated only on the principal amount. You will not receive any interest on the interest that is previously received, because it is not interest on interest. Here interest is calculated only on the principal amount or the amount that you are deposited. The amount that is deposited is 1000, so interest is calculated only on that 1000. So 1000 10% again it will comes 100, so 1100 plus 100, it is 1200. Okay, it is the balance in year 2. So next one is in year 3. Year 3, how much is the balance? You just tell. Very simple. Yeah, it is 1300. How the 1300 is that this 1200 will be carried forward to year 3, and you will receive against 10% interest only on the amount that we deposited, that is principal amount, that is 1000. So 10% of 1000, again it will be 100. So 1200 plus 100, 1300 is the balance, account balance at the end of year 3, $1300. So next year for 1400, 1500, 1600, like that it will continue for the period that you are keeping your balance in your account. Okay, yes. So this is a case of simple interest. Okay, so very simple. That means you will receive the interest only on the amount that you deposited. You will not receive any interest on interest. That is the main thing that you should understand. Okay, so next one is, I am taking the example of compound interest. So listen everybody. Okay, next I'm giving the example of compound interest. So listen everybody. In case of compounded interest, listen, you are depositing $1,000. The amount that you are depositing is $1,000 in a bank. That bank gives 10% interest, but the interest is compounded interest. Clear? So one more thing you should remember here, in case of compounded interest, how the compounding is done, whether it is annually or whether it is quarterly, whether it is semi-annually, that is very important. In case of simple interest, how the interest is calculating is not much important. Why? Because is that you are receiving interest only on the principal or amount that you are depositing, but here in compounded interest you are getting the interest on the interest that you are previously received. So in how long or how often you are calculating the interest is very important. Here the interest calculation is annually. Here the interest calculation is done in annually. Annually means yearly we are doing the interest calculations. Okay, so we are depositing the $1,000 in a bank. That bank gives 10% interest, and the interest is compounded interest, and the compounding is done annually. Annually means calculation is done in annually. Okay, the calculation is calculation is in annually. So how the calculations will be, all of you listen here, how the calculations will be. All of you listen, is very simple. So in we can start with year 0. So you are depositing today or present day. That starting point is represented by year 0. Year 0 means starting today. Okay, is $1,000 is in year 0. $1,000 is in year 0. So next calculation will be done in year 1, first year, second year, third year, like that. So year 1 will be the next calculation. So in year 1 your account balance is how much? Tell me. I will give an int. So listen, in year 1 your account balance is, the amount in year 1 is equal to 110% of year 0's amount. So year 0 1000, that 1000 will be 1000. Okay, 1000 is in year 1 also, there will be 1000. So that 1000 is 100%. Okay, and extra you are receiving a 10% interest. So 100% of an amount means same amount. 100% of 5000 is how much? 5000. 100% of 8000 is how much? 8000. 100% of 4500 is how much? 4500. 100% means that amount itself, plus you are receiving a 10% interest. So that amount 100 itself, that means 100%, plus you are receiving a 10% interest. So that amount 100% plus 10% means 110%. So 110% in decimal form is denoted by 1.1. You can use the calculator. 110 divided by 100, it is 1.1. So in year 1 the balance amount is how much? Year 1 amount is 110% of year 0's amount. Clear? Because 100% means that amount itself, and plus you are receiving an extra 10%. That amount itself plus 10%, that amount itself means 100%, and 10% means interest. So 100% plus 10% is 110%. In decimal form it is represented by 1.1. So listen everybody, it is 1000 multiplied by 1.1 that means 110 percentage in decimal form 1.1, it will become 1100. Okay, 1100. Very simple, listen everybody. So 110 percentage means 100 percentage means that amount plus extra 10 percentage interest. So 100 percentage plus 10 percentage in decimal form 110, in decimal form 1.1, or in percentage form 110 percentage. So 110 percentage in decimal form 1.1. okay, yes. So you may ask a question, so why you are doing like this? You can do as previous. Yeah, I can do as previous also, but in case of compounded interest, if you do like this, the calculation will be much more easy or much more fast. Okay, that's why I choose this way. Okay, okay. So next calculation will be in year. It's compounding is done annually. Annually means year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, like that. So year 1 is over. So next calculation will be done in year 2. Very good, year 2. So I am doing year 2. Year 2, this 1100 will be carry forward as like that. So that 100 percentage plus you are receiving extra 10 percentage interest again. Okay, so here the interest is calculated not on 1000. Here the interest is calculated on 1100. You will receive the interest on full amount. Full amount means principal amount as well as the previously received interest. The principal amount is 1000, previously received interest is 100. So 1000 plus 100, 1100. So you will receive the 10 percentage interest on these 1100, not on this 1000. If it is simple interest, you will receive the interest only on 1000. But if it is compounded interest, you will receive the interest on the amount that you deposited, that is 1000, as well as the previously received interest, that is in here it is 100. So 100 plus 1000 is 1100. So you will receive the 10 percentage interest on this 1100. So this 1100 will be 1100, that will be carry forward to year 2, and you will receive, that will be that amount itself, like 100 percentage, plus you will receive the 10 percentage interest also. So 100 percentage plus 10 percentage, 110 percentage. In decimal form it is 1.1. okay, yes. So again the amount will be increased by 10 percentage. That means that amount itself is 100 percentage plus extra 10 percentage. So 100 percentage plus 10 percentage means 110 percentage. So in decimal form it is 1.1. So it will be $1210. Okay, okay, clear. So next one is year 3. So listen everybody, year 3, clear, year 3. Year 3, how much is the amount? You do yourself. Just pause the video and do yourself. Then cross check with my answer. Okay, hope you are done. So year 3, very simple. This 1210, that 1210 will be carry forward as like that. Okay, so that means 100 percentage plus the amount again increased by 10 percentage. Amount again increased by 10 percentage. So that amount 100 percentage plus increasing amount 10 percentage. So 100 percentage plus 10 percentage is 110 percentage. In decimal form it is 1.1. okay, so again it will be 1210 multiplied by 1.1. it will be 1331, like that. So you can do the same thing in year 4. Year 4 also you will get 1331 multiplied by again 1.1. you will get 1464 something, like that. okay, so the amount will be continuous like this. So this is compounded interest. okay, so 1.1 means 1 means that amount itself, and 10 means 100%. 10 means increasing amount, so interest amount. So 1.1 it will comes in decimal form. So like this it will go. So this is a case of compounded interest. The interest rate is 10% and the compounding is done annually. Annually means yearly we are doing the calculations. Okay, so next I'm giving you another example. So listen everybody. All of you listen the class very well. Okay, next I'm giving you the another example. That is a case of, listen, it's a case of you are depositing $1,000, same amount you are depositing $1,000 in a bank. That bank give 10% interest, no difference. But and the interest is compounded interest. Okay, compounded interest. But only one difference is that instead of compounding annually, here the compounding is done half yearly. Half yearly means semi-annually. Okay, compounding you can done annually, semi-annually, quarterly, monthly, or anyway. So here I'm taking in a semi-annual way. Semi-annually means every 6 months. After every 6 months you are doing the compounding. Half year. Okay, yes. So listen everybody. All of you listen here very well. So first you are depositing the $1,000 today in a bank. Today is represented by starting point. Okay, present. That is represented by what? Year 0. Year 0 you have $1,000. Year 0 $1,000 you are depositing. Year 0 you are depositing $1,000. So next interest calculation or first interest calculation is done in which year? Year 1 or year 2? not year wise, it is half yearly. Okay, so first interest calculation is done in half year. Half means 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2 means 0.5 year. Okay, so first interest calculation is done in 0.5 year. 0.5 year. Okay, 0.5 year. In 0.5 year, I will say that the in year 10%. In always you remember one thing, in your calculations or in your examination questions and everything, the percentage will be given in annual rate, but here it is semi-annually. Semi-annually means half yearly. So 10% is for a year. 10% is for a year. So for half year, half rate you should take. So 10%, 10 divided by 2, it is how much? 5%. Okay, so 5% and 5%, so total 10% in a year. So 10% is for a year. So for a half year, 10 by 2, 10 by 2 is equal to 5%. Okay, so 5% you should take. So I will say that in 0.5 years the amount is 105% of year 0 amount. 105% of year 0 amount. Year 0 there is 1000. That 1000 will be here also the same amount comes 1000 itself. Okay, no change. Extra you are receiving a 5% interest. Okay, so that amount itself is 100%, no doubt. Same amount 100%, plus you are receiving a 10%, 5% interest for half year. For half year. So 100% means that amount plus 5% means extra interest you are receiving for half year. So it will be 105%. 105% means 105%. In decimal form it is 105 divided by 100, it is 1.05. So the amount will be 1.05 of this 1000. That amount is 1050. 1050 is the amount. Clear? How the 105%, sir? 100% means that amount itself plus you are receiving an extra 5% interest for half year. So 105% in decimal form 1.05. Okay, yes. So it's 0.5 year is over. Next interest calculation is done in it is 0.51, 1.52 like that. Okay, 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2 to 0.53, 3.54 like that. 0.5, 0.5 it will increase. So after 0.5 it is 1 year, first year. So the first year, how much is the amount? You do yourself. Very simple. Listen. Hope you all are done. This 1050 will be there. That will be carry forward as like 1050. That means 100% same amount. Plus you are receiving a 5% interest. Okay, so that amount itself is 100% plus 5% interest. So 100% plus 5% is 105%. In decimal form 1.05. Again it will increase by 5%. Increase by 5%. So previous amount will be as like that. That is 100%, same amount plus extra 5%. So 100% plus 5%, 105%. In decimal form it is 1.05. So how much is the amount? 1102.5. You can use the calculator for this. Okay, so 1050 multiplied by 1.05, it is 1102.5. Okay, yes, that is the amount of balance in your account after the end at the end of year 1. Okay, so next calculation will be done in tell me, next calculation will be done in 1.5 year. 1.5 year. 1.5 year. So 1.5 year, tell me my friends how. Very simple. Is 1102.5. Sorry. Listen everybody. 1102.5 again multiplied by 1.05. Clear? So it will come 1157.625 it will come like that. Okay, yes. So hope you are doing this very simply. Okay, so next calculation will be done in second year. Okay, second year how much will be the amount? 1157.625 as previous, same amount itself, and it again increased by 5%. That means 1.05. So the amount is how much? Very simple. Amount is 1215 point something. So I'm rounding that into 1215. Clear? This is amount. Okay, so this is the case of compounded interest in case of semi-annual. Okay, so I am erasing this third year and to become every amount in second year. Okay, like this I am doing. Okay, so listen, now you just think like this. The amount in three cases are there: simple interest, compound interest annual case, compound interest semi-annual case. in all cases the amount is 1000, no difference is there, and percentage is also 10%, 10%, 10%, that is also no difference. But in first case it is simple interest, and in second case and third case it is compounded interest, and in second case it's compounding annually, and third case in compounded semi-annually. Clear? So listen, time period is also same. Time period is also same, year 2, here also year 2, here also year 2, everything is in year 2. Okay, everything is in year 2, but the amounts are different. Here it is 1200 is amount, here 1200 is amount, here 1210 is amount. Okay, here 1215 is the amount. Clear? Amounts are different. Why the amounts are different? Yeah, because the in first case it is simple interest, and second and third case it is compounded interest, and in the compounded interest also second case is annual case, and third case is semi-annual case. So my friends, you just think like this: which interest is bigger, simple interest or compound interest? Which one is big? Which one is big, simple interest or compound interest? No doubt, simple interest is always smaller than compounded interest. Compounded interest is always bigger than simple interest. Why? Because is that in case of compounded interest we are getting interest on interest. Okay, we are getting interest on the previously received interest. So no doubt compounded interest is bigger than simple interest. That's why second and third case is higher than first case. Okay, yes. And in case of compounded interest itself, listen everybody, in case of compounded interest itself, third case is higher than second case. Why? In first case the compounding is done annually. That means we are depositing $1,000 in year 0, and we are getting the first interest in year 1, and we are getting the interest on interest in year 2. Clear? But in third case, in semi-annual case, listen, in semi-annual case the first interest we are receiving in 0.5 year. First interest we are receiving in 0.5 year. First interest we are receiving in 0.5 year. So when we are calculating interest in year 1, we are getting the interest on the principal amount as well as the interest that we are received on 0.5 years. In 0.5 years, that means in half year we are getting interest. When we are calculating interest in next half year, we are getting the interest on the first half year interest. Clear? So that's why the third case is higher than in semi-annual case. The interest amount is higher than the annual case. So if we do the compounding quarterly, the amount even higher than the semi-annual case. And when we are doing the compounding monthly, the amount is even higher. So from this we can understand one thing: compound interest is always higher than simple interest, no doubt. And even in the compound interest also, amount in semi-annual case is higher than amount in annual case. And amount in quarter, when we are doing the quarterly compounding, the amount is even higher. And when we are doing the compounding monthly, the amount is even bigger than that of quarter case. Clear? So from this we can from this example, hope you all are understood the difference between simple interest and compound interest, and how the calculation and everything will be do. Okay, yes, hope you all are written these everything in your note. So before going to the next thing, my dear friends, I'm asking you few questions to make your concepts more strong. Okay, suppose you are going to deposit some amount of cash in your bank account, in your bank. Okay, suppose you are going to deposit some amount of cash in your bank. Bank have two options: simple interest and compound interest. Which one you will prefer? You are going to deposit, so you will receive the interest. So simple interest and compound interest, which one you will prefer? Compound interest, because in case of compounded interest you will receive more interest, so that's why you choose compound interest. And in compound interest itself, there's a quarterly compounding and semi-annually compounding. Which one you will prefer? Quarterly compounding, because even in quarterly compounding you will receive more interest on your deposit. Okay, yes. So I'm giving you next case. That means suppose you are going to take a loan from bank. You are going to take loan from bank. You are taking loan from bank. Okay, you are taking loan from bank. So two cases are there: simple interest and compound interest. Which one you will prefer? You are taking loan, so you should pay the interest to the bank, so you will prefer the lower amount. So that's why you choose simple interest. Suppose the bank told that there is no simple interest option available, only compound interest, and compounding is done in monthly and annually. Which one you will prefer? Annual case. Why? Because in monthly the interest amount will be higher, so annual case interest amount will be lower. That's why you choose the compounding annually. Okay, yes, like that concept you should understand when we are taking the loan and deposits. So anyway, hope you all are the concepts are very clear. So we can go to the some questions. So listen everybody. So this is a graphical representation of simple interest as well as compounded interest. This is a graphical representation of simple interest and compounded interest. So listen everybody, the simple interest and compound is the graph. You just look here, it is years. Just a minute, here it is years. Clear, it is years, and it is amount, interest amount and years. Simple interest graph is like this. Okay, a slight increase in every year, but compounded interest, in case of compounded, the amount will be increases very fastly the amount will increase. So the graph is increasing in very speed manner. Okay, that's why the graph is like this. So this graph is just to give a hint about the simple interest and compound interest. Hope it is clear. Okay, so so from this graph, what we understood is that compound interest is higher than the simple interest. When we are doing the deposit in the bank, if it is compounded interest, the amount will be increases very fastly, and if it is simple interest, the amount will be increases very slowly. Or only that is conveying this graph. So hope it is clear. So my friends, we can do some questions to make our concept much more strong. So you should do these questions alone. So all of you pause the video and do the first questions, and then you can cross check with my answer. Okay, first you pause the video and try to answer yourself. First question. Okay, hope you all are done this question. So my dear friends, we can read this question number 1. That is, Dhoni deposited $25,000 today. $25,000 today means year 0 in a bank that gives 10% simple interest. It is simple interest, and find the account balance at the end of fourth year. At the end of fourth year they're asking. So very simple, it is simple interest, so you will not receive the interest on the interest. So it is only the interest is calculated on principal amount. So listen everybody, now the Dhoni deposited $25, just a name. Okay, Dhoni is just a name. Okay, you can use any name. So $25,000. So you are receiving 10% interest on these 25,000 only. So 25,000, 10% is 25,000 multiplied by 0.1, it comes 2,500. So 2,500 is a first year interest. Second year also the same interest you are getting. You will not receive any interest on interest. So the second year also the interest is calculated on the 25,000. So and third year also you are getting 25,000, and fourth year also you are getting 25,000. Clear? Yes. Sorry, 25,000, not 2,500. So 25,000 is the amount that you are deposited. First year interest is 2,500, second year interest is 2,500, third year interest is 2,500, and fourth year interest is also 2,500. So for 2,500, that is 10,000 is the total amount of interest. So 10,000 plus 25,000, the total amount is 35,000. Okay, so 35,000 is account balance at the end of fourth year. So total amount of interest is 10,000, amount deposited is 25,000. So 10,000 plus 25,000, total 35,000 is the total amount of balance in your account at the end of fourth year. Okay, yes, hope it is clear. So my dear friends, with this positive energy, you do the question number 2 also, and then you cross check with my answer. Okay, hope you are done the question number 2. So we can cross check your answer. So question number 2. So the question number 2 is Virat. Just a name, Virat Kohli. We all know that, a great cricket player. Anyway, Virat Kohli deposited 8,000 today in a bank. Okay, Virat deposited 8,000 today in a bank. Today means year 0. That gives a 14% in compounded interest annually. Okay, its interest is compounded interest, not simple interest. It's a compounded interest, but the compounding is done annually. Okay, what would be his account balance at the end of 5th year? Year 5 they are asking. Year 5 they are asking. So it's a case of compounded interest, an annual case, also very easy. So it is a 14%. So at the end of every year, the amount will become 114%. How the 114%? 114% means 100% means that amount itself. 14% means interest, extra interest. So that amount itself is 100%, and increasing amount 14%. So at the end of every year, it will become 114% of previous amount. Okay, 1.14 in decimal form. So listen, in year 0 it is 8,000. At the end of first year it is 1.14. 1.14 means that amount itself is 100%. One increasing amount 14%. So 14% in decimal form 1.14. So 1.14 it will become at the end of first year. And in second year it is again 1.14 of the full amount. That full amount again increased by 1.14. And third year also 1.14. Fourth year 1.14, and the final 5th year is also 1.14. This will be the answer. Okay, so 8,000. This is the 5 year will be there. 5 year. So listen, 5 year will be there. Okay, yes. So listen everybody, 5 year will be there. Listen, this is the first year, second year, third year, fourth year, and fifth year. Clear? Yes. So listen everybody, all of you listen the class very well. So you can do like this, you can do like this, 1.14, 1.14, 1.14, 1.14, 1.14, and I multiply by 8,000. It will take a lot of time, and also I'm giving you a easy shortcut. In our class we will deliver you many shortcuts in the coming classes and all. So these shortcuts are very important for an examination, because our examination is challenging because of limited time. So you should do each questions by using a very short span of time. So time is very challenging, so in order to overcome that difficulty we should use many shortcuts. So we have many shortcuts that we will convey in coming classes. So we can do this. Listen everybody, I'm just giving a simple shortcut that you may know. It's not much shortcut, but it's a very simple shortcut. Listen everybody, you do like this. Take your calculator and do like this: 1.14 and 2 time multiplication sign. Click 2 times multiplication sign. 1.14, 2 time multiplication sign. Again 1.14. Again listen again 1.14, and then click equal to. Clear? Do like this. Take the calculator. 1.14, 2 time multiplication, 1.14 equal to. Now now 2 times, 5 times total we need. Now it is 2 time, then click equal to. Now it is 3 time, then again equal to. Now it is 4 time, then click again equal to. Now it is 5 times. Now it is 5 times. So listen everybody, listen all of you. It is if you do till this, it is 2 times. Okay, 1.14, 2 time multiplication, 1.14 equal to. Now it is 2 times, then equal to 3 times, then equal to 4 times, then equal to 5 times. Now it is 5 times. So you will get the 1.9254 something. That is the that amount you should multiply with 8,000. Okay, so multiply by 8,000. So you are getting how much? 15,404. 403 something. Okay, 15,403.3 something. Okay, that's a account balance at the end of 5th year. Okay, hope you are understood this shortcut and everything. So my dear friends, Virat deposited $8,000 today. At the end of 5th year, account balance is 15,403. Okay, yes. So how much is the interest he received? The final amount is 15,000 something, and amount deposited is 8,000. From the final amount, if you subtracted the amount deposited of 8,000, you will get the interest. So 15,000 something minus 8,000, you are getting 7,000 something. 7,400 something is the interest. But here the question is asked for the final balance amount. That is how much? 15,403. Okay, this is the amount. Hope you all are very understood this concept. So my dear friends, we can move to the third question, that is question number 3. So hope all of you pause the video and do the answer question number 3. Hope you all are done. So my friends, we can cross check your answer. So this is a case of loan. Okay, so Rahul borrowed a $20,000 loan today means year 0, from a bank that charges 16% interest compounded semi-annually. So the 16% is the annual rate. So in semi-annual rate it is 8%. Okay, it's a case of loan or deposit. The calculation will be same. Okay, find the loan repayment amount at the end of second year. So the full amount of loan is repaying at the end of no repayment is done in first year and any other years. The full repayment is done in second year. So how much amount we should repay? So this is a case of compounded interest, and also in the case of semi-annual. So we should take the half percentage of that 16 half percentage is 8%. Okay, so very simple, listen. So it will like this, 0.51, 1.52. So 4 calculations. Okay, 0.51, 1.52, like that. So listen everybody, all of you listen here very well. So the amount that you are deposited is how much? 20,000. So not deposited, sorry, the amount that we take, it's 20,000. So in point, the amount will be increased by 108%. 100% means that amount itself. 8% means increasing amount. In decimal form, 1.08. So listen, 20,000 multiplied by 1.08. Now it is 0.5 year. So again increased, the total amount is again increased by 1.08. Now it is first year, 0.5 year, first year. Again increased by 1.08. Now it is 1.5 year. again increased by 1.08. Now it is second year, year 2. Okay, listen very well. If you do till this, it is what, 0.5 year. If you again do, it is first year. If you again multiply, it is 1.5 year. If you again multiply, it is second year, 2 year. Okay, yes. So hope you all are clear this. So my dear friends, hope you all are clear this. So anyway, we can do this using the shortcut. You know, hope you all know the shortcut. Very simple. 1.08 2 time multiplication, 1.08 equal to, now it is 2 times. Okay, so if you click again equal to, it is 3 times. If you click again equal to, now it is 4 times. So very simple. 1.08 2 time multiplication, 1.08 equal to, now 2 times, equal to 3 times, equal to, now it is 4 times, and that amount is multiplied with 20,000. Should multiply with 20,000. Okay, so it will how much? Multiply with 20,000. You are getting 27,209. 27,209. So this is a final amount that you should make repayment at the end of year 2. Okay, so the loan you taken is how much loan you take, the loan you take is 20,000, and how much repayment you should make? 27,000 something. Okay, so 7,209 is a interest amount that you should pay to the bank. Okay, so this is a case of loan. So my friends, calculation, everything will be same, no difference are there. So in this video we covered the very easy concept, that is simple interest and compound interest, and how the simple interest will be how the simple interest calculation and how the compound interest calculation, everything we are discussed. So my friends, hope you all are clearly understood. So still, if you have any doubt regarding this, please feel free to contact me. We can clear everything. So hope you all are studying very well. So we can see in next video. Okay, all the best.